Have you ever wondered how blind, deaf, or mute persons learn how things works around them? Come and join me and let's answer some questions regarding that matter. How are you going to express the following scenarios? For question number 1, show to a deaf person how airplanes work. For number 2, how to describe to a blind person how the roses looks like. And number 3, show to a deaf person how to use cell phones. For the first scenario, if a deaf person asks how airplanes works, I will tell her through the use of sign language. If you want to know how airplane works, just stick your hand out of the window when you're inside the moving car and safely, of course, spread all of your fingers outward while keeping them all together with the tips of your fingers pointing away from the car to form a rudimentary wing. You have to adjust the hand's inclination, in other words, the angle of attack. The air hitting your hand will force it upward if it is angled that way. The air will force it downhill if it is slanted that way. The car will serve as the propulsion system, while the hands act as both a wing and an aileron, with your wrist acting as an aileron actuation system. Now that is how airplanes operate. Isn't it cool? For the second scenario, if a blind person asks me how roses looks like, I will tell her that when you feel shy or embarrassed and you feel the heat on your cheeks turns red. That is the color of roses, a beautiful bright red. It has a smooth surface and it feels good to touch. Its petals are shaped like small leaves that are combined or compressed together. It looks like a spiral at the top. It is beautiful and looks romantic. It is a perfect symbol for love and romance. For the last scenario, if a deaf person asks me how to use a cell phone, I will teach the deaf person how the phone works by actually guiding him or her by demonstrating how to operate the phone. For example, keeping contacts details on hands, create to-do or task lists, organize your schedule and create reminders. For elementary math, use the built-in calculator, show how email is sent and received, how to play cool games in applications, and where to watch movies, though the sounds wouldn't be a problem since there's a subtitle. That's all of it. Thank you so much for listening. This is Miss Camila Pilar from BS Ed Major in English. Have a great day.